Hello everyone, my name is Keyshawn and I am back again. Back in the month of July, I posted my video about my 23andMe DNA test results where I spoke about what is autosomal DNA and why do people take these tests. Well, since my last video, I took the DNA test from ancestry.com. I ordered my test on October the 27th. I received my DNA test kit on November the 2nd, and I took the test on November the 3rd, and I mailed it off that day, and I received my ancestry.com DNA results on November the 20th. Now, I took the 23andMe sometime in September of 2015. It was like mid-September, I believe, or toward the end. And I got those DNA results on November the 4th of 2015. Now, guys, I am going to talk about these two companies. These two companies are very popular. Now, there are other DNA testing companies out there, but most people seem to be taking either the 23andMe or the Ancestry.com Ancestry DNA test. It is common for people who are really into genealogy to take more than one test. It is also common for people who have been adopted or who is looking for, you know, one of their parents, such as someone involved in a non-parental involvement situation, to sometimes take more than one DNA test because people feel if they take more than one DNA test from different companies, they increase their chances of finding their biological families. Now, I want to talk about what these two companies have in common. 23andMe and Ancestry DNA test kit, they use the same method, which is basically called the spit kit test method. Basically, what that is, you go online, you pay for your DNA test, they will mail you out your DNA test kit that includes a test tube and a postage paid box for you to return the test. Now, when you get your DNA test tube, you're supposed to register the tube. The tube is going to have a registration code. You're going to go online and register your test. You're going to spit down the tube of the test. This usually takes some people 2 to 4 minutes to collect their saliva to let it drain down the test tube. And then after that, you're going to put it in the postage paid box and mail it off. And you're going to wait for your DNA test results. Now, I heard some people say that they DNA test results take a long time. I don't know why my ancestry, results came in as quickly as it did because I really wasn't expecting my results to around Christmas. I've heard most people say it takes a very long time, but for some reason, mine came pretty quickly. I don't know why. Maybe they didn't have so many tests to test. I don't know. Well, let me tell you what else they have in common. Now, they will give you your ancestry breakdown, or what is known as your ancestry composition, where they will tell you, what groups you're from, like European, African, Native American, Asian, different groups like that. They will tell you that. Now, the saliva contains DNA. Your DNA is the same in your blood as your hair, as your skin, and in your saliva. And also, these testing companies, when you test with them, will allow you to download what is called your raw data. That's like your personal DNA file. You can download that to your computer and you can upload it to other DNA sites where you can compare your ancestry results, your ancestry composition, and you can get other DNA matches. You can download it to places like GEDmatch, DNA Land, and WeGene. Now, those sites are free. Now, let me tell you about 23andMe. 23andMe offers different services. They offer two testing services. One is called their DNA testing, where they give you your ancestry breakdown. plus your DNA matches for $99. And then they have a health service report where that one is $199. Now, the purpose of that service is to let you know if you carry any traits for sickle cell disease, Tay Sachs, cystic fibrosis, if you have hereditary fructose intolerance, they will tell you that. So they offer up to 41 carrier trait reports. Now, 23andMe loves to do a ton of research. They will ask you all kind of questions. 20 that's optional. 23andMe loves to do research. Now, let me tell you what is the great thing about 23andMe. 23andMe can assign you your maternal and paternal haplogroups. Now, women mostly get their maternal haplogroups because they have two X chromosomes, one from the mom, one from their dad. And the only way they can get their paternal haplogroup, they got to have somebody from their father's direct line in order to get the paternal side. But because they carry two X's and these tests cannot differentiate which X is from the mom and father unless they have their father, their brother, maybe an uncle, maybe a cousin from someone from their direct paternal line in order to get the paternal haplogroup. But like I said, but like for me and for example, they can get their maternal and their paternal haplogroup because they get an X from the mother and a Y from the father. So they automatically get that assigned. And then two, what's interesting about 23andMe, if you have one of your parents to test, you can connect them to your account and they could tell you how much DNA you got from your parents if at least one of your parents have tested with 23andMe. Also, they have what's called a chromosome browser, where if you get DNA matches and you're curious to know on which segments of DNA, what segments of on the chromosomes you match, they will be able to tell you on which chromosomes you share DNA on. And also they have something that's called chromosome painting. They can take your 23 pairs of chromosomes and they can tell you which ancestries are on your chromosomes. That's kind of neat. And also 23andMe can also tell you what you look like through your DNA. They could tell you your hair texture, the color of your skin, the color of your eyes. Do you have freckles? They can tell you stuff like that just from your DNA. So let me move on to Ancestry. Now, Ancestry has a large collection of records where you could do your genealogy research. They have family trees, census reports, marriage license. They have military records. They have U.S. directories, newspaper articles. They have all kinds of stuff where you could do your genealogy research on your ancestors. 23andMe have some similarities along just like Ancestry does, but let me tell you where Ancestry differs from 23andMe. Ancestry only gives you your ancestry composition plus your DNA matches. They don't do surveys, they don't do health reports, they don't have a chromosome browser. This is very disappointing for a lot of people because sometimes they will get DNA matches and they want to know on which chromosomes they share DNA with. So what people usually have to do, they have to download the raw data, their personal DNA file to the computer. They have to go on GetMatch and create a username, password, and they have to upload that raw data to that website in order to get more DNA matches and see, how many segments of DNA on which chromosomes that they share with a match. But the match also has to also have, uploaded their stuff to uploaded their raw data to Ancestry in order to get that. So, like I said, they don't offer the chromosome painting either. They don't have it where you could connect your mom or your dad or anything like that. So basically, when you're taking a 23andMe test, they're going to give you an ancestry breakdown plus your DNA matches. But they do have it where you can subscribe to their service in order to take a look at their records and stuff. So you have to do a subscription. You can get the 14-day free trial, and then after that, you have to pay. Now, let me tell you what was wonderful about both of these companies. They seem to be on the same page when it comes to my DNA. Both of them report that I am 83% African and 15% European. They both report the same thing. But what I like about Ancestry, they seem like they really, really broke it down. Because, my ancestry composition is 39% Ivory Coast, Ghana, 19% Cameroon, Congo, 9% Nigeria, 6% Benin, Togo, 5% Senegal, 5% African, Southeastern Bantu, 1% Mali. Whereas 23andMe, they took that 83%, they broke it down to 3 categories. They said it was 76.1 West African, Central and South Africans 3.9, broadly and Sub-Saharans 3.3. So I kind of feel like Ancestry kind of really broke it down by countries a little better. So guys, as I learn more, I will continue to share more with you. And I really appreciate you guys for listening to my videos, because I like this stuff and I like to be able to inform people about what they're going to be paying for when they sign up for one of these services. So thanks for watching and happy holidays.